Alrighty, continuing with the investigation. Where's the door? That side. Wow. I have no idea. I need to find the rigs. That's the murder scene.
Protect and serve.
Oh. Wheel. Oh, there's more blood, huh? Okay, apparently not. This painting boy.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Your fight with Ezra.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with the junk?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Thank you. Where's your husband? You guys are not using this, aren't you? Oh, Nick is... no. Smoking? No. Okay. Only sitting. Where did your husband go? Is he making a run for it? Unoccupied. this reminds me of a movie. I don't remember which one, but it does remind me. Movie or
Hello,
television
Detective.
series?
Here for my
You
acting
think anyone
stories, I
actually felt
assume.
like they were at the beach in here? Yeah,
this is some
me neither.
question.
Tell me something.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Juliana and Ezra arguing.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, It was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Affair with Santiago?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Pretty sure some kind of science fiction movie. Can't remember which one it was. Alright, we need to find the Overseer's office. Luckily, everything got reduced to one icon on screen. How can I get up? There we are. Maintenances.
How many folks you think could fit in one of these?
A lot. What the hell? Not the correct overseer, finally.
Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Overseer's office is
The
locked.
door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Alrighty, Mr. Parkus. Wow, why does he have the smallest room?
Excellent.
Cigarettes, cigar, watch, empty dresser. Okay, there's nothing here. Or is this also part of his room? Is that blood on this sword? Looks like it. Okay, let's get back to the Overseer's office. If I can find it. Again. Oh. What the hell is that noise? Okay. What are those automated doors? Okay. Empty. Nothing. Okay. What the hell? It's irritating. And he's drinking. Picture of a lighthouse. Overseer. Computer. What the hell happened to this? Okay, I'm guessing it's in the computer, so let's see if there's anything in there. Vault 118 Overseer instructions. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the hotel. Okay. Resident admittance. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel. Ultra-elite, working class. So there are 10 wealthy and 300 working class, and they would be combined. Staff duties and security. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotic program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they are doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for test group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from test group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They have been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. What the fuck? It's been weeks now and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They are going to live forever and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. Okay. I see there's also a holotape. Vault 118 Overseer's log. Is that the same log as I just read? Or... no. Oh no, Vault 118.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Okay. So what are my options now? Investigate Juliana. Ah, the same. Let's talk to Ezra. If I can find him. Oh, Ezra is dead. Keith.
All these vaults run together for you,
Who are
too?
you?
Hello again.
Oh.
Did you need something?
Juliana acting strangely.
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Argument with Ezra.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the Overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Okay. I only have one option left. Oh, that's back to the Overseer's office. That was not the option. What the hell? Don't even know who I'm looking for. Oh, where did it come from? Ah, okay. Juliana. Hey, look. Blood on the guns.
Hello, Detective.
Oh,
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Ezra was embezzling.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Huh. What?
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Investigate. 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 So she changed, so she could have been memory wiped or something. Let's talk to him again.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Or not.
Never mind.
Where was Gilda?
Hello again, Detective. Here for my acting stories, I assume.
Of course not. Sure.
Sure.
Did you know that while filming Night of the Fishman's Return, Cynthia Marsh had the most terrible allergic reaction to the fishman suit? More than half the scenes had to be done with her stunt double, and that stunt double ended up having an affair with her co-star. Did you need something else?
Thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
No, apparently not.
Never mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Alright, I'm gonna accuse Juliana. She has the most reason to do it, although I'm not 100% sure that she actually did it. But we'll see. Especially because she's the only one who has an
Hello,
icon.
Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Embezzling.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
I want a cut. Not a chance.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Alrighty. So at least we chose correctly. Vault 118 key. Right away.
We'll be taking that.
IV bag. Defeat Ezra Parker and we just did. What? Telling me they are all Ezra Parker? It's of course a possibility. Small, but it is a possibility. All the robo-brains are Ezra Parker. We need to find Maxwell.
What was all that about, Detective?
She is still Gilda. She's freaked out, but she is still Gilda. So let's find Maxwell.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He's dead.
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Okay. So this should be the end of Brain Dead. What about Brain Dead Part 2? Okay. So we were too quick for the game. Why make that a Brain Dead Part 2? Jeez. Alrighty guys, that's the end of the quests within the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Cliff's Edge. Some kind of blah blah hotel. Security.
Protect and serve.
Yes, you do that. I'm just taking a quick peek. But nothing to take. Alrighty. Where was the entrance? Nope, other side. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the video and I think
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Whoa. This looks cool. Parking lots. Expensive cars. Oh, that's where what the elevator was for, bringing in the cars. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, going to cut the video and we will continue this game in the next episode. And I'll need to take a look what we are going to do, but it's probably going to be the main quests. Which was that I need to find holotapes from the original Children of Adam leader, a guy named Martin, so we can make a copy, a synth copy of him. No, something with a synth copy, but I'm not sure anymore if it's him or the current leader we are going to replace. We'll see in the next episode, guys.